Okay, recording again. Probably won't play this for too long, but I figured may as well get in a puzzle or two, huh? I mean, what even is this? Here's the thing, if any of them go left, they all go left. If any of them go up, they all go up. Right, down, same thing. Why can't go both ways? These go either down or up. Down or left, I mean. Some sort of insight around why here. Why is 6 or 7, but not 0? Why is not 0? Because then both of these would be had. So one of these is a thing. Wait, so I was just saying how these either have to go down or left. If they go down, I can't get the 5. So I guess they have to go left. Which means this is not that. This has to go here. I guess that means this goes all the way this way. And then if this goes here, the rest of the line all goes to the right, but then we're screwed. So, which I guess means X goes down. Well, I could still be 6 or 7. Let's see, X, this. 5, 6, 7. 7. Here. Here. That's interesting. Well, came together very quickly. That's why you don't try to do these things when you're about to fall asleep. So that's a start. A, B, X, Y all need to be different. They need to add up to 10. B has to hit that one. It's the only one that can touch it. A has to hit those. Y has to hit that. I mean, I guess B has to hit this as well. So 3B, 3A, no, 2A. So 1, 2, 3. Could X be 0? 2, 3, 5? Yeah, that's possible, right? This guy. No, it's not because there's 4 of those guys. It's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you need a head guy with each snowflake. And me, dude. With each snowflake. So this is... B's got to be 4? Not necessarily. A could be this, and then X is up 1, and Y is over 2, and then B is over 3. So that's possible. I guess this can't touch the other ones. It's borderline impossible unless A goes up for it to ever hit this. Kind of want to put a block there. Thing. Block. You can see it shaping up. Yeah, so we got this guy here. This guy's this. This would have to be... This is crazy. This has to be the X, and then A goes down and around somehow? Or am I already screwed and I don't even realize it? I mean, I guess Y goes over here. Sure. It's just, this has to go on a journey. This has to go on a journey to get down to this A. Any prayer. I think that means that has to be the A. Which then means this is the B. Which means that connects to the X. Pretty sure that's how this works. Means X goes up to 1. I don't want to just make assumptions. I actually figure it out. Get some sort of rigorous logic going up in here. Eight, 1, 1, 5, 2. A has to make it around. A has to make it around. Like, it's got to go like this even. It's the only way. And then this is 4. This can't touch. I can't have 5. That's the thing. It has to make it around. Like this. Okay, I think this has to be it. Because if this is an X and this is that's a solid. Like, it's got to find a way through. It can't be this, this, this to find its way through. Whatever. Let's just do this. Do more things over here. The tour. Rows. 5, 4, 2, 3. Hmm. This is a block. There's only one more in here. Hmm. Say this is a block, and this is a thing. This is a thing. This is a block. So this has to be the thing. It's a block. Has to be. That can't be a block, because then that would be empty, and then we're done for. Alright. So there's one in this row, one in this row, one in this column, and one in this column. So it's here, 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 here. It's got to be here, here. There we go. What is this? 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15. 15. 3 snowflakes. Where can things happen? Hmm. Hmm. Snowflakes can't touch, but I can't make them touch yet. Well, it's interesting. There's only one in this column, which means it has to extend all the way to one direction at least. What else we got? Two here. One, two, two, two. It's not great. It's not great at all. One of those is a block. What do we got going on here? I do not know. Hold on. The 4 can't get both of these. So if it gets both of these, it can't go down. It has to go up here. So it's this or wait, that's not viable. It can't go. If it goes to the right, it can't go down, and then we're stuck going like this. But then there's only 2, and it's a row of 4, so we're screwed. So this can't go to the right, so it has to go down. At least 2. Yes, that's the case. Could be, it can't be all the way up, so it has to be this way as well. And it's either up or down with a block in one of them. So that's something. That's something. So then, how do I get this guy? Can't come from the 4. Could have come from this 2. And that 2's over, that's down, down. Yeah, that's fine. Could it be vertical? I think that determines even less. Vertical is totally fine. No, if the 2 goes over, we're just as screwed as ever. We can't put 4 in there. So this can't be from this side. It has to be from down here. Just interesting. Or it can still go up or down. This 1 has to go here, I suppose. This 1 is the only way to get this. The other things can do whatever they want. And nobody's stopping them. So these are connected because this 2 has to be blocked from that on either side. And these can't be, this 1er can't connect the left side. So those can't be blocks. They connect the 2. So that's at least something. This is a block. And then there's a block in here, which means this can't be a block. This has to be that too. Which means this has to be this. And then this 2 has to be up here. And then the 4 goes down. And then the 1 goes over and the 1 goes up. Pretty sure that's how that works. Eight. Glad that worked out. Okay. Huh. So we got 3 different regions. that need to connect somehow. This would connect those two regions if it was a block, so those aren't. Nope, nope. Well, actually, that's technically not true because this is not connected to this yet. Not yet. Okay, okay. No jump to conclusions. Oh, this one is already done. Okay. And that's a block. And that's a block. There's a block in here someplace. It's fine. 2 blocks in here somehow. That's a block. Oh, we already have 4. There you go, there you go. Block in there, block in there, block somewhere in here. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is all connected. I presume it connects up to the upper left. How could it not? I think it downright has to. Right? This piddly little thing can't get out without touching those guys. This connects up to something. I don't actually know what yet. This connects up to something. This thing's already got a snowflake. That's got a snowflake, which leaves this giant monstrosity here to connect up to this guy. Which means this guy can't connect here. Which means this can't connect there. Okay. Okay. There's not enough things to prevent these two things connecting. So they connect somehow. Yeah. So otherwise they'd connect. For sure, for sure. Actually, that also. So then one of those has to be a block. Block somewhere in there. 8. Not even close to the 15. 2, 4. One of those. 4, 2, 4. 2. What do we got going on here? Not a huge fan of some of this. What's the closest thing we got? Oh, so if this is a block, then the other two connects. This is the problem. That's an X, which means this is a block. I don't know, it needs to be block. Okay, okay. And then a lot of these, I think, can be filled in, because if they're blocks, it extends all the way up and connects that stuff, which is no good. Same thing here. can't connect up to that. Some of that going on, some of that going on. Hmm. Pretty sure the 2 has to be here, because otherwise, like, you're done for. You need to be able to block this off on the left and the right. Like, if this is an X, if this is a block, where can the other block go? Every block would come. Yeah, this is not happening. That's a thing for sure. I'm pretty sure all this needs to be. Yeah, yeah. Pretty sure same logic applies here, where these need to be filled in. Because if any of those were blocks, where do you put the other block? You're connected either left or right. It's not happening. It's no good. Something in here, something in here. Still only got 4 X's here, which is 12. It's not enough. Not enough. 2. Oh, but it's actually 1. 1 remaining.
Hey, Harry.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Okay, I'm still solving puzzles. Long conversation with family about a trip we're taking at some point. These three columns are important because they only have one left each, and then in combination with this 9, something's going on. Something is happening with this 9 in these 1 columns basically, but I don't know what. I don't know what. Say these are all solids. Then I got a whole block of stuff in here. Like just this whole block is the X's. It's all X. This would be X. Loads of X's. So then what does that give me? Nothing. Accomplishes nothing. 3, 4. I mean, I think this can't touch, right? Unless. Uh, let's see. Every one of the enemy things has to be part of some bomb, and every icicle needs an enemy. The icicles don't need the bombs, but they need the enemies. Which means I think every bomb has to have at least one enemy. Because otherwise there's not enough separate things that the bombs would touch. Right? At least given their arrangement. I guess the bombs could be like one row separated. Uh, and like different columns and then overlap or whatnot. So basically saying that every bomb needs to have at least one enemy so that there's enough distinct regions with enemies for the icicles. Which means these two things can't touch, which means this icicle needs to get out this way, and then these are both blocks. So if this icicle gets out, wait. Hmm. If this is a block, it's all the way up. These are blocks. So this has to be these guys. If this goes this way, one of these has to be block, which means one of these is the thing, which means this is blocked off and this is blocked off. If neither of these go down, then I'm screwed, because then to get these, you'd have to come up from both sides, and then this guy's got no partner. So this doesn't go left, it goes right. One of these goes down, but not both. Not both. Only one more block here. Or only one more X here, I mean. So this can't be an X, right? Right, then it'd be stuck in the corner. Can't have that. Almost certainly gonna be this one, right? I basically, so I can't have both these going down, correct? So this, they can't both go down, or the blocks can't be beneath these guys, because then these have to go up, and then we're screwed. We're screwed. So that's got to happen, which then tells me more stuff here, I guess, huh? That's all connected up. It's all connected up. Oh, this is definitely a thing, as I suspected. This is a big old honking thing. This top one can't be got from below, because then it would connect to this. So this is happening. This one could technically be gotten from below. Then it'd have block, block. I think this will be fine. No logical contradiction yet. So what am I doing here? What do I have as leverage? I don't think these bombs can touch, so I think that's blocking them. Block. Oh no, this is an X. And then this is the X. Because otherwise, if to touch that guy, I'm done for. I can't remember what I just did, but I'm gonna assume it was correct, for lack of a better thing. I think I just screwed it up logically, but we're sending it. So this has to go down. If this is attached to this has to be attached up here, not down here, which means this has to be attached up, like this. Who even knows? I did something up here wrong. I did something up here wrong. Those can be filled in. This was filled in from very early on. Same with this. Okay. This has to be attached up here, which means this can't be, has to be attached here. Which means that does have to go down. It has to somehow connect to that. Okay, that's the thing. That's the thing. 2, 5, 7. I mean, I don't know, man. This has to connect. Why did I connect it? What am I doing? What am I doing? Undo. Undo all of it. The logic is falling apart. Alright, we got this and this, because there's got to be one between. This and this, because there's got to be one in between. On the grounds that things need to... Well, okay, so then the middle can't connect up? Because if the middle connects up, like this guy goes all the way to the left, and this guy's going all the way to the right, the middle connects up. Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's nothing to actually obtain the enemies. So they're obtained like that, and then we got this. So that's all fine. Now, some's got to get these, so some bomb hits those. Those two already hit something. And then there's only 4 bombs. All the enemies have to be obtained by some bomb, but then that means they're contiguous with the bomb that got them. So if there's only 3 bombs, say, getting all the enemies, then there's only 3 regions for the ice cubes to be in or whatever. So that doesn't work. So each bomb needs to get at least 1 enemy, and then also be part of 1 region. So if both of these were blocked down, which seems like a possibility, it's like something that's you gotta work hard to avoid, considering the 9 here. If these are both blocked down, the only things they can get are off to the middle. But then they're sharing the thing, and this is not happening. We're done for. There's a bomb without an enemy, and there's not going to be enough enemies in different regions to match with ice cubes. So we get this, which gives us this. And now we actually have some sort of thing to work with. Again, because the bombs and enemies have to be in all different regions, this is this. Has to be different. There's only one more X. If this is an X, then the X is trapped because the rest is solids. So this is a solid. These are all X's. Okay. This has to connect up with some sort of ice cube. So it's got to be this ice cube. So this is blocked. So this goes down. Well, now this guy's got to get up with something. So it's over here in that ice cube, which means this and this. This ice cube's got to go up somehow. I don't know how. Oh, but this can't touch. Well, I guess this can only be gotten this way now. And that's 2. Um, this is all fine. Oh, 1, 2, 3. It's the wall. Axis. 2. Don't know where that happens. I think this has to end up in the lower one. I'm pretty sure. Can articulate the reason. There's only one more here. Suppose it's not in the lower one. Then we have an X, and then the whole thing up above is solids, and then all these have to be X. But I don't have that many. I only got one more. So this can't be a block. This has to be a solid. Block, block goes up. Block, block. This. There you go. Oh. This is either going to be horrible or free. I can't tell which yet. This has to be the case, right? How could it not be? It has to be gotten somehow. What sort of leverage is there here? Don't know. The bomb can't screw anything up. Nothing to blow up. The upper part is all one continuous region, as is the lower part. 6. There's only one more there. One more X. If this is a block, this is an X, and then all these are blocks. All of them are blocks. Only one more X in this column. By all rights, it should be this, right? Tell me why this can't be a block. If this is a block, all these are X's, and this is a block, all those are blocks. If this is a block, these are both X's, and this is an X, and those are blocks. And then I got a pocket in the corner, which is no good. This is an X. If this is an X, this is a block, blocks all the way over. And since there's only 4 X's, this is a block, and then I got a whole row here stuck. So this is not an X. This is a block. So now if this is a block, this is an X. And then it stuck, so this is not a block. So this is an X. Now if this is an X, blocks all the way over. Hmm. this is an X, block, 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 and then I can't have both those be blocks. There's only two in that row, so this can't be an X. This has to be a block. Oh wait, no, 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 I did this wrong. This is a block. This is a block. This is an X, and those are blocks. Now I can't fit it. This is an X. Four blocks in here. Two in here, nine in here. The nines are the critical pieces somehow. This is an X. If this is an X, then I've got a block here and blocks all the way over here, so this whole thing is stuck. So this is not an X, this is a block. Now, this 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 is an X. All this is a block. This is a block, and then we're stuck. Again, correct? This is an X. Then that'll be 4. So this is a block. All the rest is block. We got some space stuck. That's a block. Same thing here. Right? No. No? No. That can't be a block. Because then I got at least one X in here. So this is an X. So then up here now, if this is a block, this is a block. All these are block. No, if this is an X, this is a block. All these are blocks. Got stuff stuck. That's a block. It must be. This is an X. Blocks all across here. No. I'm reversing the counts as to what they mean. I'm screwing myself up. Suppose I split it. Suppose there's some sort of block in here, right? Then the niner enables only one passage up. The rest is blocked. So it could either be a passage to the left one or to the right one, but it can't be both. So I think these are all connected like this. In case we got 4. This has to get out. This can't be a block. Then one of those two, like something stuck. Something stuck. That's an X, has to get out. Has to get out, has to get out. What are we doing here? Same thing still applies here, doesn't it? If one of these were a block, I could never connect both up to the rest of the guy. Right. Two, three, four. Oh, I missed this too. It's 4. Hmm. Hmm. So now there's only one left in both of these. So it's a vertical passage with blocks every place else. There's only one block left in this column, so it's got to be here. That's the trick. So then 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one more there. Oh, we got our 9. That can be filled in. 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this, this, this. Look at that. Unroll. X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z. There's 14. X, Y, and Z need to be different numbers. Well, those also factor in, which is a problem. I can't really compute things very clearly. X does have to go up, I guess, huh? Oh, it's a 0. I already got X is 7. So what do you want from me? Z can't be 2. Z's got to be 1. That goes up. This can go either way. Except for Y has to be 3 somehow. X is what, 7? X is 7. Z is 1. Z is 1. Question marks. What? Z could be 0. Z could be 0. How about that? Z could be 0 or 1. Either Z is 1 and Y is 3, or Z is 0 and Y is 3. Y can't be 4. Y could be 0? Y could be 0. Because then those 3 can get that one, and this gets that one, and then this one is a 0. Yeah. Y could be 0, in which case Z is 1. Or Y could be 3, in which case Z is 1. Or if Y is 4, Y can't be 7. If it's just 4, that Z is screwed. So it's not happening. Oh, Y can't be 0. Because then this whole thing's connected, and then Z touches that guy, which is not a thing. So Y is not 0, and Y is not 4, because then the Z's, like this is not getting anything. Z's can't be 1. If Y was 4, Z's can't be 1 to take care of this, because this Z is stranded. So Y can't be 4, Y can't be 0, because this row is screwed up. So Y has to be 3. Z could still be 0. I don't see a problem with that. But Y at least is 3. Hmm. If z is 0, then all this happens. In which case, that's necessary. In which case, that row's done. In which case, this is necessary. This. This is all crazy. None of this has happened. Just looking for some sort of reason. Stuff's messed up. This whole chunk up here is hitting that as 1. Or the z's are 1. The z's are 1 or 0. Five, 6, 7, 8. 6, 10, 14. 2y plus 2z. 2x plus 2z. Interesting. 2x is 14. So there's 14 plus 8 is 22 up here. And then 20 on the left. Ignoring the z's. So there's 2 z's both places, so it doesn't matter. Whether they're zeros or ones, it doesn't matter. 8 plus 2x is 8 plus 14 is 22 up top. 14 on the left plus 2y is 20. So 20 on the left, 22 on top means you need 2 more in this row than you got vertically. So you need at least 3 here. At least 3 here. You're going to have at least 1 here. Doesn't do a whole lot, to be honest. I don't know what does it all. I still don't like the idea of assuming z is 0. Assume z is 0. I just assumed z was 0. Alright, let's... How do I bomb this again? There you go. Alright. X has to be 7. I figured out Y had to be 4. 3. Y has to be 3. On account of, if it's 4, the Z's can't be 1 to finish that off, because the other Z is screwed. So that Y has to be 3. So let's just do the simple thing. Say, oh yeah, Z is 1. What's wrong? What's wrong with a Z that's 1? Oh, these Z's connect. Okay, so I'm just absolutely stupid to have not realized that, I suppose. If the Z's go up, I immediately get a contradiction, because this friggin' blocks off. So Z has to be 0. Z has to be 0. And once you realize that, all this is free. All this, look at all this free. We're free all day with this. Have to get them. Nothing. X is 7. And look at this, it just fills itself in. Y is 3, 4, 1. Y is 3, 2. Yes, that's super fast as soon as you realize the z's can't be 1. Okay. 16. 1 snowflake, so it's all one connected region. 3322. What's the smallest I can make it? 0, 1, 2, 3 would be 3 and 4 and 6. It's 13. 1, 2, 3, 4 would be 3 and 6 is 9. 6 is 15. 4, 8 is 20, whatever. Way too high. So I need a 0. I think it has to be a 0 of well, how much more do I need? 0, 1, 2, 3. It's 3 and 4 and 6. 16. So I need one more out of the... I don't know, man. Solving friggin' affine equations is some nonsense. It's finite arithmetic. So they have 4 different values. Smallest I could make it with 1, 2, 3, 4. Would be the 1 and 2 and the 3s, which leads to a total 9. And then the 3, 4 is 14, is 23. So that's just incredibly too high. So I need a 0. Must have a 0. Suppose 0 is the 2. I can get the smallest thing possible then is 1, 2, 3. It'd be 2, and then 15 is too high, right? 6 and 9, and then 2. The 0, that's not the lowest I can get for the zeros to be, the zeros at A or B. 1, 2, 3, or the 1 and 2, or the X and the Y gets you to 9, and then 6 is 15. Zero, 1, 2, 3. It works, right? 1 and 3 and 2. 1, 3, 2 is 0. Be 3 and 9 is 12. And then 2 with the 2 is 4, is 16. That's probably what it is. think it has to be that. I think it's the only solution. It's 1320. So either A and B are 2 or 0. X and Y. 1 and 3. Pretty sure B can't be 0. Because then how does this get gotten? B can't be 0. A is 0. This X grabs this. Y grabs this. B is 2. B is 2. This can't go to the left. I don't think Y can be 3. Because this can't go to the left, because then this guy can't get got. So this would have to be 3 by 1 by these guys. Also, then this can't be got. So, like, Y can't be 3. It can't get this, because then this is stranded. This Y couldn't get 3. So X is 3. Which means this has to happen. And this and this. This. Y is 1. This. Y is 1. This. Oh, A can't get this because A is 0, so this is true. That. Y is 1. This would be stranded. B is 2. Y is 1. X is 3. Oh, Y can't blow that up. It goes down. Y can't blow that up. This thing can't get all stuck. This thing can't get all stuck. Don't know what I'm doing to finish this out. I don't think there's any more bombs with conflicts. I think the bombs are all pretty well spoken for. Just some sort of puzzle here to work out. Does this have to go up? Yes, it does. It has to go over. Well, I think it's time for bed.